We have Mr. Cam Johnson coming to the stage, everyone.
This on? Alright. It's my first time being on stage, so yeah, this is different. But nah, so I started my journey back in 2017. I'm a tattoo artist, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah, it's been hard, honestly. It was probably the hardest challenge I had to overcome since I graduated high school. So I worked at Walmart back in 2017. I was a cashier, checkout, self-checkout person, and one day I had decided to start my locks, and this lady came and passed my aisle. She didn't pass my aisle wanting to come through it with groceries, but she came and just stopped, and she turned to me. During that day, I was having a long day, you know what I mean? Like, I was going through a lot. I didn't feel like myself. I wasn't very confident. And when she came into my line, she was just talking in a different language. I didn't understand what she was saying. I didn't understand what she wanted, anything like that. So I started getting aggravated and annoyed. I look over at my manager, she looking back at me, and I'm noticing that the customer is getting more frustrated. So my manager come over and she asked me, "What's wrong? What can I do for you?" I asked her, "Can you help this lady out for me?" They went over to wherever they were. They went over to the left, and I had another person come in my line with a cart full of groceries. And I didn't know how to not pay attention to what they were talking about. So every second I would turn my head to see what they were saying. And they were pointing at me, so I was already thinking I'm in trouble. My manager come over to me, and she come tap me on the shoulder. She like, "When you go on your break, come find me." I'm already in my head like, man, all right, this is my last day. So my break come, and I went to go find her. Before I get to the break room, I run into her, and she pulled me to the side. And she was like, "Did you speak to that lady?" And I said, "Nah, I didn't speak to her. I couldn't understand her." She's like, "What you mean you couldn't understand her?" She spoke she spoke perfect English. And I'm like, "Nah, she didn't speak English to me." She's like, "Cam, did you have a conversation with that lady?" I said, "No." She's like, "That lady reads people." I'm like, "What you mean by read?" She don't do it for a profession. She doesn't do it for money. She just read people's energy. So when she passed your aisle, she came up to you, and she felt like she was in the presence of greatness. And I'm like, man, I'm already having a bad day. So when she told me that, it kind of just gave me a whole 360 on how I should feel that day and how I should keep going. And then since that day, I had the confidence to even start my journey to become a tattoo artist. That's all.
Keep dreaming. Say this what happened when we link up. We start doing things they never knew we think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. Throw your hands in the sky if you a dreamer. Keep dreaming. Say put your hands in the sky if you a dreamer. Throw your hands in the sky if you a dreamer.